On January 2nd, 2025, officers responded to the Wisconsin bank after it was alleged that 35-year-old Olivia Meerking had attempted to cash a fraudulent check by using a stolen ID, which coincidentally belonged to an employee at the same location. Here's what happened when officers arrived.
Excuse me, can I talk to you? Were you just inside the bank?
Yeah, going to the bathroom. Why?
You were just going to the bathroom in the bank?
Why?
Did you go in and try and cash a check or anything like that?
What was wrong with the check?
Well, I'm just curious. You went into the bank just to use the bathroom. Did you try and cash a check in the bank?
Yeah, for my uncle.
For your uncle?
Yeah.
What's your uncle's name?
Mark.
Mark what? What's that? Okay, so I have to figure out what's going on right now.
Okay.
Not under arrest at this point, but you are going to be detained. Okay, so I need an ID from you, and then you're going to have a seat in the back of my car. Okay? Okay. Do you have any weapons or anything on you? Don't reach in your pockets, any knives, needles, or anything like that. Walk over here, okay? Is everything you have you're holding right now? Is it all your stuff?
Yeah.
I'm going to hang on to it right now, okay?
Okay.
Can you just put your hands on my car, please? Alright, just have a seat back here, alright?
Don't close all the way.
I have to, okay? You want me to put the window down? Watch your feet. Yeah.
So she presented a $750 check.
Okay.
She gave me her ID. She's here.
So she came in.
She came in with that and a check.
She presented you this ID?
Yep, she presented me that ID.
Okay.
I looked her up after I got everything. Here she's an employee of the credit union,
According to this ID.
according to our account. And, well, that's her. So I asked her who her employer was, and she said, I just switched jobs a week and a half ago. I said, well, who was your previous employer?
Okay.
She couldn't think of that either. Well, you're standing in Wisconsin Credit Union. You're going to know you worked at Wisconsin Credit Union, right? So I said, okay,
Like
give
this
me a minute.
branch too?
No, I don't.
But she is likely to know, like, if you used to work at a Wisconsin Credit Union.
Yeah, she said a Wisconsin Credit Union, yes.
Okay.
So I knew right then and there that she wasn't who she was. Plus, she doesn't really look like that ID
Right.
either. So then I said, okay, give me a minute. And that's when, like, these guys to call 911. So they called 911. In the meantime, I'm stalling, trying to get her to stay here. And she's like, well, I have a call. And I went up, well, just give me a second. I'll get your money for you. Hang on.
Do you have the check?
Yes.
Whose name was?
What's that?
Did the name on the check match this name?
Yes.
Okay. So she presented this ID
Yes.
to check for
She
which
was cashed.
matches,
Yeah.
but this is who she really is. Okay. If I give you a statement form,
Yep.
will you just
I
fill it
have
out?
one. I can fill it out. I have a few copies of it.
All right, I'll get
I'll
one.
fill it out. You want to stop back tomorrow then, or tonight?
Are we there? Are you guys open today?
I'm here till 5:30. We close our doors though at 5:05. So.
Okay. Yeah, I probably won't be back by then. And then I don't start till 7 p.m. tomorrow night, so I might have a day shift also, so
Okay.
I can pick
I'll
it up.
I'll go write it down.
But just so I have the cliff notes, she came in, presented this ID
Yep.
and this check,
Yep.
and you looked her up, and you were able to see that she was an employer of the bank. And did the picture not matching kind of draw the suspicion right
That's
away?
that was some of it, but just the way she was acting, I'm like, she would have known that. I mean, she would have known. We work
Okay.
here, she works
But-
here, you know, our employees aren't like that.
And
So.
then when she's able to say, not tell you like that she used to work here,
Right.
got really suspicious.
Yes.
And then the picture not matching.
Yes.
And then you guys called us.
Yes.
Okay. Did she get any cash?
No, I still haven't. I haven't given her anything yet.
All right. That's all I need to know. Thank
Okay.
you very much. I'll talk to her. I'll get you that statement form.
Okay.
Go from there, okay?
Yep, I'll write it up.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
The officer now heads outside and speaks to Olivia to get her side of the story.
Your husband told you to do it? All right. I'll be right back in a second, okay? And then we can kind of talk about what happened, okay? All right, miss. I'm just going to move to a different spot of the parking lot and we're going to talk a little bit, okay? Where is he? Up where? By Snap Fitness? All right, miss. I'm going to come back there and talk to you, okay? What? All right. So I'm going to read you something, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and to not answer any questions or make any statements.
Talk to him.
One second.
Over there. I
Do you understand each of the rights as I have explained to you? Yes or no?
Kind of. I've never been in this situation in my life. My husband made me do this. He's standing over there. I see him. It's a black 2009 CRV.
Okay, but I need to talk to you about what happened inside the bank.
I feel
would
so
like to.
horrible.
Okay. Do you understand the rights as I have read them to you, or would you like me to read them again? You understand your rights?
Yeah?
Having these rights read to you, do you want to speak with me?
Yes, I want to speak to you, but not handcuffed, please.
I'm not going to handcuff you right now, okay?
Please.
I'm not going to handcuff you. So, what brought you into the bank today?
You told me to go cash a check. I did. I tried to. I'm horrible guilty.
When you tried to cash that check, did you use, whose ID did you use?
Her idea.
Who is her?
Eden.
Okay. How do you know Eden?
A friend of mine stole her wallet and gave it to me.
So,
My husband told me to go cash it.
okay.
I do not like this at all. Never been in trouble by the law.
Okay. So just so I know everything that happened today is your true identity.
It's Olivia.
Okay, Olivia, when's your birthday? What's your current address on your ID?
Wisconsin.
Okay, so Olivia,
Yes.
your husband asked you to go cash a check
Yes.
with an ID that wasn't yours.
Yes.
Okay, where did you get the check from?
Honestly, I do not know.
When was the first time you had the check? You saw it physically?
Yes.
Yesterday?
Yes.
And where did you see the check?
At my house.
Okay,
Do not know how it was
like
obtained. I
in
do
the
not
kitchen, in the bathroom, where in the house did you see it?
know. The kitchen.
Okay, so yesterday you see a check written out to
He made this.
Eden Simonson.
He made this today.
So you saw this check yesterday at your house, and then today your husband told you he wants you to take this gal's ID, Eden, take it into the bank and cash the check.
Yes.
Okay, and who's your friend that stole Eden's purse?
Her name was Britt. I don't know her last name.
You only know her as Britt?
Yes.
Okay, how long ago did she steal the purse?
I don't even know.
Okay,
Honestly,
when did she give you Eden's ID?
A couple days ago, I believe. To be honest.
So it just happened to happen that your friend Britt, who you only know as Britt,
Yes.
stole Eden's
Yes.
purse or wallet.
Purse. And
Okay.
well, it was just a wallet.
Okay, so she shows up. Where did you meet her? Where did she give you the wallet?
I met her in Newport.
In Newport? So you meet Britt, your friend you only know as Britt, in Newport, Minnesota. Where in Newport, Minnesota?
I don't even know what street it is. Well, I met her in Newport.
Okay.
It was at a bar in, what's it called? Gaslight.
Okay, outside of Ellsworth?
She said it looked like her. My husband said I looked like her. Go try it.
Okay, so a couple days ago, your friend Britt gives you Eden's wallet at the Gaslight in Ellsworth.
Yes, and gave the ID to my husband and said, "Here, have Olivia try to go see if this works."
So was the check in the wallet?
No, that's not her check. It was the ID that was in the wallet.
Okay,
The check was found at my house.
okay. Who is Mark Herman?
Pretty sure it's one of my. It might be my husband's friend, I think.
Okay, but you don't know who he is. He just might be your husband's friend.
I mean, I met him a couple times. That's about it.
So I'm gonna start from the beginning again because there's a lot of moving parts here.
Okay.
I just want to figure out. I'm gonna say it back to you, and you can tell me if I'm missing anything. Okay? You meet Britt at the Gaslight in Ellsworth with your husband. No, but the Gaslight.
So I met her in Newport.
I remember that part. I've skipped that part. But it was at the Gaslight where Britt gives Eden's wallet to your husband.
Yes.
And then yesterday, you see this check in your house, but you don't remember where.
Yes.
Then today, do you know what time? But your husband brings up like, hey, you kind of look like this Eden.
A couple hours ago.
A couple hours ago, he's like, hey, why don't you go try and cash a check in her name?
I'll work up the street.
Okay. You walked over here. And you don't know, you think Mark Herman is your husband's friend that you've met a couple times? Okay. Did you get any money? Okay. Did Eden give you permission to use your ID to try and cash a check or anything like that? All right. Just keep your feet in the car again and grab some other information, okay? What's that?
I'll get my husband.
If he's there, I can explain to him a little bit of what's going on, but I need you to put your feet firmly in the car, okay? Do you have a cell phone with you?
Yeah,
Where is it?
I have it.
I don't think I do.
My husband does not have a cell phone with him.
Watch your knees. It's not in your front pocket.
No, he hasn't.
Watch your fingers. Okay, I do have it here. So, I just want to ask one more question.
Yes.
Okay, so I know you said you've never done anything like this before, okay? But today you did knowingly attempt to cash a check with someone IDing that isn't yours, is that correct?
I knew it was wrong.
Okay.
I should have done. This is not me.
Okay.
Go home.
Alright,
Please go talk to my husband.
we'll get to that point, okay?
I cannot be detained. I cannot be arrested. This is just...
Alright, so right now, you are going to be placed under arrest for... Okay?
I can't go to jail.
That's what's
Please
going to happen right
Can
now.
we go talk to my husband?
We can, but I need to put you in handcuffs, okay?
I can't. I've never been to jail. I'm so scared.
It's not that scary. People work there are nice.
I can't. Can we please?
Step out of the car and put your hands behind your back.
I can't do this. I need to get my ID, my phone to my husband. I can't do this. I'm so begging you. Officer, please get me back to my husband.
In a second, okay? Do you have anything in your boots? Alright, back in the car, please. I'm going to put the seatbelt on, alright?
Please go talk to my husband.
The officer proceeds to head back inside the bank to speak to the manager, giving her new intel on the situation.
Hi, were you the teller that the check was presented to?
No, that was Julie.
Okay, is she still here?
She is.
Can you have her step out quick? I just need to get her name and information.
Yep, absolutely. My information I gave to the operator.
Okay.
So.
I know I've spoken to you before.
Yep.
Julia J.
Julie. Did you let her go?
No.
Oh, she didn't drive here then?
Allegedly, she has a ride over by Snap Fitness, so I might go over there.
I'm sure they're long gone. But anyway, go ahead.
Julia, middle initial?
M.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah, our report will be done tonight, and for the case, we go to the DA's office tomorrow, so
Okay.
we'll see if we can get that statement form picked up tomorrow. But just again, she kind of told me what her side of the story. She came in, had the check, had the ID, was kind of off. You asked her who her previous employer was, saw that she worked here, and wasn't able to tell you that she used to work here based on that fake ID. Then you more or less kind of stalled her. She tried to leave, didn't get any cash or anything, and you guys took hold of the check and ID she tried to use?
Yep.
Perfect. All right,
Yep.
that's all I need
You
to know.
got it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
What's your husband's phone number?
He doesn't have a phone number in my phone.
Does he have a phone with him?
No, where is he? Send me his phone.
He should be at Snap Fitness. Okay. 410. I'll be en route to the jail.
He now drives to the nearby Snap Fitness to confront the woman's husband.
You want me to see if your husband's over there? What does he drive? Or what? Which is a what?
2401, I have Emily Wilson on the phone looking to speak to you.
Okay. What do you want me to tell him? You want me to give him your phone? I can't let you talk to him, but I can pass a message along. What's your husband's name? Kelvin. 410 dispatch. I'll be out at Snap Fitness briefly. You want me to give him your phone?
Yeah, so I can call him.
Okay. This phone?
Yes.
All right. Hang tight.
Tell him to turn the volume up.
Okay. Howdy. I'm Sergeant Jorgensen, Prescott Police. Are you Kelvin?
My name's Kelvin, yes, sir.
Okay. What you doing today? What's that? Okay. All right. She's with me right now. She wants me to give you her phone. Do you have anything to say about what happened today?
I don't know if she dropped. I just came up here with her and parked here. We got something to get a text. What's going on?
Well, I can't tell you exactly what's going on and kind of want to get your side of the story.
Hey, is she in custody right now for something? Did she do something?
She's an adult, so she has a right to privacy, so I can't necessarily tell you that. What's that?
You should be detained or what's
I can't. She's an adult. She has a right to privacy.
maybe she did. I don't have a right to know what my wife is. She should be police custody.
Well, she wanted me to give you this phone so you can get a hold of her, okay?
Yes, indeed. Yeah. What is my wife doing?
I don't have to tell you that.
Okay, is she being charged with a crime?
I don't have to tell you that.
Okay. I'm glad.
Okay. Do you want to tell me anything about what happened today?
No, I don't. Because I want to know what's happening with my wife.
Okay.
I walked up here. supposed to bring her up here. So
Did you bring her here?
Until you tell me something, I'm not going to speak.
Okay.
I don't know what this is about, sir. I don't know what this is about.
All right, sir. You want that? So that's her phone. If you don't have any other questions, you're free to go. Like I said, your wife has the right to privacy, so.
Maybe she does. I just need to know if she being nicknamed under investigation or what's going on.
All right, she has the right to privacy. She's an adult, so I'm not going to tell you that, okay?
If I have her consent and she tells you that,
She just wanted me to tell you to give her her phone right now.
well, that's not what she wants to do.
Thanks for stopping. So, all right, sir. I don't have any further questions for you, so you're free to leave, okay?
Well, I must.
You want me to tell your husband that you're under arrest?
Hey, has he read you rights?
All right.
I need to hit. Is she being
We're leaving.
safe?
We're done. We're leaving.
Stating that there were numerous items found.
What has she done, sir?
You need to leave.
I can
Do
see-
not follow me.
This is a public space. And you're a public servant.
What?
Do you want me to tell him where you're going?
Yes, please. I needed him to pick me up.
She's going to the Pierce County Jail in Ellsworth.
Okay, are they arresting you?
Yes, she's under arrest.
Yes, that's right. Don't say nothing.
I see that. So you're gonna go to jail. You'll get booked in, and then after that, I believe the charge in this case is a felony, so you'll have to sit until tomorrow afternoon, and then you'll see a judge, and then you'll more than likely be released. No, not really. I mean, I don't work there, but I haven't heard about any scary people being there. It's right up here on the left, 9-9. Alright, watch your step. I'm just gonna close the door, okay? You can go this way. Do this here.
Have a seat right there for me, please.
Olivia Suzanne Meerkens was charged with felony ID misappropriation to obtain money and misdemeanor receiving or concealing stolen property under $2,500. She pled not guilty, and a hearing for this case is scheduled for July 9th, 2025. As for her husband, Calvin Joseph Meerkens, he was charged with misdemeanor receiving or concealing stolen property under $2,500, party to a crime, and his bond was set at $5,000. 3 months after this incident, on April 1st, 2025, court records indicate that both Olivia and Calvin have filed for legal separation. Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe.